I'm Dave.
I'm Stevie.
I'm Dad.
And I'm Son.
Welcome to another episode of D&J Projects Wednesday Special. Welcome. You Eagle Eye viewers must have noticed merch is live. What you've been asking for, the merch is live. So hit down below for all your merch.
As you can see, we've got the white with the blue wheelbarrow saying not too shabby. And just here, I've got the royal blue, all white writing, not too shabby. There are loads of colours on the website. Hopefully, the one that you're after is in stock. We're hoping so. We've left it in good hands of the people at In Cartel. Hopefully, they're going to look after you guys and you can get exactly what you're after. There's sweatshirts, there's hoodies, there's t-shirts, there's phone cases, there's mugs. There's everything that you could possibly need saying not too shabby. We've got the one design at the moment. All going well. We will work on more designs, classy designs, funny designs, more not too shabby designs. There'll be loads of choice in the near future.
So if you want your merch, get in the link below. Before we crack on and get in the grab, I'm going to set the light goal this week. Because we didn't set a light goal on the last video, I think it's only right the boss sets this one. So come on, show your appreciation. Let's hit 3,000 likes. I know it's high, but come on, smash it out for me. I know you guys can do it.
So you've seen that the merch is there. Dad spotted some ducks there. Let's have a look. I've not seen them recently. Oh, better be quick. Oh, you could just see. Going away. It's raining. We've had no swans in God knows how long. None at all. But yes, what are we on with today, Dad? Let's let the viewers and the subscribers know what the job is today on this Wednesday weekly special.
This customer's asked for a retainer to be put in for access down the side of their garage, and then some decorative stone to go in after. So when we get on site, we'll show you a little bit more in detail what we are doing. And we have actually bought an auger, post hole borer, or whatever you want to call it, and it goes on the digger. I have got a handheld one, but it got stuck once, so it's all twisted, so that needs fixing. We don't tend to use it, but because the digger's going to be there anyway, I'm going to put it on the digger and show you. You can't always use it. It isn't always practical, and sometimes it's just easy to just get in there and a bit of hard graft.
Every time we come, they leave. So, oops, we'll do them a favour and we'll leave them be.
You know where the swans are? I think I know where the swans are. I think they've unsubscribed.
And just before we put the posts and the gravel boards on Big Red, whilst we're on the subject of animals, everyone, and near on everyone, mentions, why don't you make a gravel board with a hole in it so the hedgehogs can get through to garden to garden? Well, one, not every neighbour wants a hole into their neighbour's garden, and not everyone backs onto wildlife, so we can't always do that. A lot of small dogs would get through this hole. And what hole is that, you may be asking? It's this one.
Yes, we already make one. We make one, we offer it to every customer, but it's up to them at the end of the day whether they want one or not. All we can do is offer it, but yeah, we make one, we've always made one. So there you go, hedgehog hole.
So we're in the grab today. I'm driving, Dad's having a rest from driving. We're going to head off to the job, and as soon as we get there, we'll show you what we're up to.
We spent our days on the coast of something beautiful. We got pulled into the tide of something real. But somehow I lost you on the way.
So you might have been able to tell by the time lapse. Terrible weather. We put this job off actually. We're supposed to do this yesterday. We put this job off hoping that we'd get a break in the weather. And as you can tell, no break in the weather, and it does not look like we're going to get a break in the weather. And hopefully we can get the grab down there, otherwise this job has just been made 1,000,000 times harder. Wow. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. It's getting that bad, Dad's cleaning.
It's a wet one. There's no chance we are going out in that.
Nah.
We're not made of sugar, but what's the point in getting wet for no reason whatsoever? So we're gonna sit it out. We've come to collect the tipper because it's had some work done. So we're just waiting for the garage to open. Once we pick that up, we'll reassess the situation. In a minute, I'm going to answer tomorrow.
So I'll come back to the job just to measure up for a few gravel boards. It's not ideal. This is not ideal. I think we're going to go back to the yard. Well, I am. Dad's at the garage now, just getting the van. I've come here just to measure up one more time. Like I say, it's not ideal, but we're going to head back to the yard and start cutting some gravel boards. Look at me, I'm dry and rat. Look at the weather, look at the rain behind me. Not ideal for a dig out job. It's a possibility we may put this one off until next week, hopefully early next week, and you still get this video on Wednesday. But get the key out. Yeah, still want you to have this video on Wednesday. It's just weather's against us. As soon as I get back to the yard, we'll catch back up and I'll show you what we're doing.
Right, as you can see, we're back at the yard. The weather has took a turn for the worst, and the job we're on is digging out, and it'll just be an absolute mudslide because we're retaining some earth. So what we're going to do, we're going to get ahead of the game. We're going to prep up. So we're going to cut the gravel boards we need to cut, and the posts we need to cut as well. So what we'll do, we'll show you how we do it. Nice, easy and simple. You've seen it done on a job before where we cut the gravel boards 3 foot and then put a post, then another 3 foot gravel board. So the posts only need to be 5 foot tall. So we're going to cut all the posts we need to cut at 5 foot and prep this job up. So when we do go back on that job, when the weather is a little bit more presentable, we are all ready to go bang, bang, bang and get it done within the day. So let's get all these materials prepped for that job.
Me behind. Lifeless days and sleepless nights, so tired of it. I can't get you off my mind, can't forget it. Now I know what I've got to do is find my way back to you. Hey, why did it take us so long? Hey, while I was dancing on my own.
As you can see, we've made some progress. We've done half the gravel boards what we need now, but you won't believe it. The weather, I mean, look at that. It's like a different day.
Has it even rained?
You wouldn't believe that, would you? But we've started this now. I've already told the customer what we're doing. So we're going to cut this, band it up, get another 21 cut. We're going to cut the post down to 5 foot. So some of the gravel boards we've been using have got chips on which have been hit by the forklift or drop. They're perfectly fine for what we need. So we can still get 3 foot out of that gravel board. Now the waste, you may be asking, what do we do with the waste? The waste is over there. We've put it on a stillage, and then the lads in the concrete side will put that in the block mould. So we don't waste anything here. So that'll go into the block mould, strengthen the block mould, solves one problem of not chucking it away, and it recycles it another way. And it also saves them pennies. And we all know what I like about saving pennies. I don't know what I brought up into this world, but just look at this. He's found that on the gravel boards and he's going to save it.
Do you know why I'm going to save it? I'm not a murderer, for one. And secondly, that ladybird right there, it's got feelings. Could have a family. Who knows? If you're a loyal subscriber, you'll see that I get the worms out of the way, I get the snails out of the way, I get the slugs out of the way whenever I'm fencing.
You're going to flick it off in a minute or keep on shaking your underpart.
That's what I mean. This ladybird is no exception. So, we'll get rid of him. Don't know where.
I'd have flicked it off somewhere.
And now the prayer's been answered in my darkest time, 'cause now I found you.
There we have it, all the gravel boards cut. Now onto the posts. Don't worry, in good time you'll get to see this little toy.
So as you've just saw, we've got rid of all of the tools. It's a bit of a shame because the weather is like a totally different day. But nonetheless, we've got to get those posts cut to 5 foot here and then get them over there. And there's the posts. We've cut them all now. We've got all the posts that we need. There's some of the offcuts. Got some more down there. And this is what we're doing. So we're all prepared for next week. They've been banded, they've been banded, the posts will be banded, and all of those post fix right there, we'll be taking them on job as well. So we're going to put them on top so we don't forget them. I'm just gutted about the weather. You cannot believe that the weather is now blue skies. It's crazy. It's crazy. But what can you do, eh? You can't do nothing with the weather. So we'll crack on with this and we'll catch back up.
So that's another day done for me and Stevie. We've prepped up for that job all ready for tomorrow. So we'll see you then.
Welcome back. The weather is perfect. So we're going to get to that job. That's just putting this one on there. We're going to leave that one there. We believe it's too much weight. We're going to get Taff to get that one when he's done is a delivery. He's going to meet us on site. But that's what we're taking. Taking the digger. Obviously we've got digging tools and everything like that. So when we get on site, we'll catch back up. Ain't that right, Dad?
Don't forget, merchandise that in the description below.
I was waiting on the day you would come back to me, hoping that I didn't burn a bridge I couldn't see. And now that you're by my side again, I'll never leave you behind. Lifeless days and sleepless nights, so tired of it. I can't get you off my mind, can't forget it. Now I know what I've got to do is find my way back to you. Hey, why did it take us so long? Hey, while I was dancing on my own. Hey, and now my prayers been answered in my darkest time. 'Cause now I found you.
See, he's got the easy job again. Just ride down on a digger. I'll run up the hill. Let's go show you the job.
So we've arrived on site. As you can see by the time lapse, it's a tight one, so we can't bring the grab down here. You've seen, but on Saturday we cut all the gravel boards and all the post preparation for this job. So let's show you the job. It's a dig out job. What's happened, someone's had a go at digging this out before us, but not retained it properly. So what we plan on doing, we plan on retaining the soil, as you've seen before, with 3 foot gravel boards and a post, another 3 foot gravel board and a post. So what will happen, there'll be 3 foot here, 3 foot there, and so on, all the way down. There'll be a corner post here.
Just to mention as well, it is very, very windy. If there's a little bit of wind noise, apologise in advance, but we'll still get you this video done.
There'll be a corner post here and an end post to start with. And then what we're doing, we're going all the way down to to this point here. This point it changes angle again. Because it is not a 45, it'd be slightly like a 35 degrees or something like that. We're going to put a post there and a post there. You've seen us do that in previous videos. And then what we'll do, we'll return all the way down here to this point here. So what the first job is digging out. And as you can see, it is tight. We've got a garage here and we've got to retain these posts here. So we've got to be very, very careful on this. The customer has told us they get down to a certain depth and it's sandstone. So we are looking forward to that because that's going to be a breaker job. But we're going to get the line in, roughly, dig it all out. I've got to try and get it to that corner down there. And then what we're going to do, we're going to load it onto the back of the tipper. The tipper's going to take it up the drive and then the grab will grab it off the back of the tipper. So in theory, we're going to be using the tipper like a dumper. So let's get cracked on and show you the progress we're going to make in an hour or so.
Time for a love potion, a little sweet and spice. Throw it all in a cauldron, mix it up real nice. Fire in my eyes, stir counterclockwise. I dream of you all night. Feel with emotion, follow the signs. With this love potion, you will be all mine. I'm pulling you closer to me. You're finding it harder to breathe. The magic is taking over your mind.
So as my dad's been busy levelling off and creating this mound here, as you can see, almost getting to a nice level bed there. All of this soil is obviously going to have to go. Whilst my dad's been doing that, I've been emptying the van. So gravel boards there. Remember, we've got another pack coming. Posts there that have been cut to the right size. The two posts that we're going to be starting with as well, so I put them separately because one's a corner, one's an end post. They're inters, and obviously they're just rock face gravel boards. Got all of the posts fixed, got all of the tools we need for fencing. Now then, see that ramp? We're going to put that ramp on there and across. I'm going to get the van here so that my dad can load up my wheelbarrow there. I can walk round across the ramp, tip it onto the van. That's the theory. Let's see if it works and see if I can get that set up. There's my barrow, there's my ramp, and I'm going to be pulling it in there and then obviously driving up so the grab can get it. We'll set you up, show you how we're going to do it.
I'm the only one that you see. I got what you want, what you need. Before you know it, you are falling deep in love with me.
You could see that is working a treat. Feels nice and safe when I'm doing it as well, so that's a bonus. Sort of level that we're going to, that's just pushing it back up now like that. He'll get a nice man there and then he'll come forward a little bit, start taking some more back in the barrow, back on the van. Simple stuff with a dig out. So once we've done it a little bit more, we'll catch back up. So Taff and my dad are down there now because Taff's arrived. I'm going to get this off on the grab there. What I've got to do, I've got to park next to the grab as close as I can, but not too close, obviously, because the grab does move a little bit when you're using the arm. And now I need to grab this soil and put it on there.
This is the moment, no turning back. One drop on your lips and the spell will take effect.
Hopefully you saw, that worked a treat. It's all on the back. Now it's time to get this van back down there. So the weather is taking a turn for the worst. But as you can see, we are pretty much leveled out now. Got some more topsoil on there, which is going to go lovely through our new screener. Not gave her a name yet. We're still working on it. We're still ploughing through the million comments that there was, which is a good thing. So thank you very much for that. But yes, digger's here. And like we mentioned earlier in the video, we're going to put the auger on to show you. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. We're thinking that one will be good. We're thinking this one will be bad. Ain't that right, Taff?
Yeah, I always get the bad one, don't I?
Bit of sandstone there, bit of soil there. What you stop for? I'm only joking, people. Don't worry about thinking we're picking on tough, like. Come on. Right, so we're going to put the auger on there, which is there, and we'll catch back up.
What we've done, we've set that corner post, that's 2 foot down. And now we're just setting, well, we're just digging out for the end post. And then we'll square that corner up. We're going to set another post here, and then we'll lift the line up so it's level, and then we'll work to that line all the way along. As you can see, it's raining, we're getting wet, so there probably won't be much footage. So we'll catch back up when we've done that post there.
Bit of a nightmare.
But the weather is being a little bit kind. As you can see, there's a bit of water on the surface, but we have got the corner up. So the customer wanted 2 gravel boards there, 3. We've levelled that line, now we spoke about it, so just on there, and that should flow all the way through to the end. We're going to have a bit of snap, and then we'll catch back up after we've had some snap.
So then, we've had the lunch. I'm going to try the auger. Let's see how it works. We know we're going around about there. Because it wobbles and that, I'll grab onto it and I'll put it in place. It's definitely safe because it only turns when my dad uses his feet. So we're going just there. Now, let's see if that digger and this auger can dig an hole. Good so far. Sounds like it's hitting summit. Can't really see it going down anymore. And the pressure's on because the digger's off the ground. I believe we're hitting the hard sandstone that was there. Yeah, it looks like we're hitting the sandstone. Is it going down anymore? I don't think so. I'm looking at that twig there and I can't see it going further down. Well, I guess that's why you don't always use the auger, because it just gets stuck on the hard stuff. This is very unusually hard ground.
Sandstone.
Absolutely solid. That's why it's 2 o'clock and we're only here. It's not done bad. It's not done bad. I'm not saying it's a rubbish machine or a rubbish bit of kit, because it's a good bit of kit. Because that's not too bad. We've only got to go another footish. So we've saved ourselves a foot dig. We'll try it again, see how it goes. So I've cleared it out.
And we've done about 1.5 feet. So we've still got to go another 1/2 foot, but it's hitting solid sandstone. You can buy augers with tungsten tips on, which might be ideal for this, but it's not very often we hit sandstone and stuff like that. Normally we hit house bricks or roofs, that's why we can't use it. But the digger was here, we thought give it a try. If it takes 1.5 feet out, it's less digging into it, so we'll do that every time.
So we'll get this hole dug and I'll set you up for a time lapse and we'll show you how we get these gravel boards in.
Stay close to my side. We're burning so bright. Oh, oh, oh. Feel the devotion. Follow the signs. With this devotion, you will be all mine. I'm pulling you closer to me. You're finding me.
So we've sank that post in there now as well. Just attempting to use the auger again. Just going to keep working our way up there. Oh yeah, it's going down. It's helping us, not going to lie. But do with it going just another 6 inches to speed this process up. But anything's better than nothing, right? So we'll keep going. Tell you what, I'll put you on for another time lapse for another 2.
Breathe. The magic is taking over your mind entirely. I'm the only one that you see. I got what you want, what you need. Before you know what you are falling deep in love with me. Little sweet
So then, we've done a few more bays. The auger's helping out a little bit. just come a trumps here. It couldn't really get down too far there, so we're having to go to the metal bar and the post-it holes just to get that 2 foot depth. That one there, that one where that hole is going to be, that's going to be 2 posts together, so interlocking for that angle to return up to that corner just up there. As you can see, gravel board retainer, 3 foot distance between each other, nice and strong, couple bags each post. It's coming along very nicely. It's taking a little bit longer than expected because it's coming up to 3:30 now, but if we can really get to that corner, that is a bonus today. And that means just got to get up to there tomorrow, membrane this once it's been leveled off again, and then obviously ready for the stone, and we're pretty much done with this job. But yeah, it's a bit tight, but we're getting there.
So we're slowly losing light, so let's just catch up and show you what we've done. So we've managed to come all the way down here, and what we decided to do here, we was going to come across and put 2 posts there, but we've took it by a slight angle so we can backfill that to hold that post, and when we get to there we can backfill that. It looks lower, but it's not, it's actually level. That's what the customers asked for. And then we're going to take that one, there's going to be 2 more bays to there, which we'll finish off tomorrow. This is pretty much the level what we're going with. It's not going to want any road stone, this is all sand, and it just wants to stop the garage from flooding, because you can see all the mould on the wall here. And all we're going to do, we're going to put some nice decorative stone in here on top of some membrane, and it'll all soak away nicely. And in turn, the rain, when it rains, will hit the decorative stone and disperse, because if it's a hard ground, it'll hit that and bounce up, and that's what's been happening. See, it's good 12 inches up the wall there and climbing, and that's where most of his damp is, on this corner where we've took all this away. But that's enough for today from me and Steve. Where's Taff, Steve?
It's home time, innit? You don't hang around for no one.
Taff's gone already, he took the tools back. We just got to take the digger back and a few bits and bobs. But you'll see us on this job in the morning.
Yes, see you in the morning. Good morning, we're back on site, and it's a fresh one. It's very, very cold today. Just show you again, it's a little bit lighter, so you might be able to see a bit more. So these are the gravel boards that we were showing you last night. The film was a little bit greener, so I decided to show you again today. The plan for the last part of this video is to get 2 more bays in, prep everything up ready. Just need to show the customer the stones to make sure they're happy, and they're happy with the stones that are going to go down here. But as you can see, we're so close to getting this job done. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do this first bay with these magic fingers. I wish it was this easy. There's another one. Now it's just onto the last bay right here before we can start tidying up and get all the prep work ready for the membrane and the stones. So let's get that last one in. And there's the last one. Sitting nice and pretty. As you can see, returns all the way up.
Because of weather, we're a little bit behind on jobs. So what we're doing now, while these posts go off, we'll go over to another job, which is 8 bays, which we will film, but you'll have to come back for Sunday's video for that one. And then once we've done that, we're back here, drop some decorative gravel down and membrane, and this job's complete.
If we don't get a chance to complete this job today, come back on Sunday's video, because you'll get to see the full finished product where the membrane will be down, the stone will be down. If we do get a chance today, I will film it and I will edit it tonight on Tuesday night to get it ready for Wednesday. So if this is the end of Wednesday's video, remember, merchandise is now live, link down below. Yes, it's our own plug, but of course we're going to plug it. It's not too shabby, right? Go get yourself a jumper, a t-shirt, whatever you want. If not, just like this video for us, because that is all the support that we need. It means so much to us. We'll either see you on Sunday, or we'll see you a little bit later in this video. Who knows? We're back. That noise is stone. What we're going to do, we're going to chuck them into the barrows. You can see that Taff's laid a bit of membrane down now. We're going to chuck them in, level all this off, stone down.
Made a love potion for you. Feel the devotion.
as you can see, I've just turned the flash on. Hopefully you can see a little bit better because it's quite dark right now. So sorry if the footage is grainy. I can't help it, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's coming along. I'm not too sure what we're doing there with the membranes. My dad's on his way. When he gets here, I'll find out. But yeah, looking a bit different. So obviously when it's a little bit lighter, I will show you this, but I wanted to try and get this little bit done for Wednesday's video. Hopefully you like what you see, but we'll catch back up when my dad gets here. Well, as you can see, flash is on and you can still barely see anything. There was Cotswold buff on here, as you saw, and then the customer had some leftover, almost golden gravel like shingle. Again, it just looks like soil right now on the video. So what we'll do, one day in the week, we'll come back, have a look, show you again. So you'll have to come back for Sunday's video for that. So that's pretty much it for the weekly Wednesday video. Hopefully you've enjoyed what you've saw. If so, smash that like button because that really does help us out. And we shall see you on Sunday. And make sure you come back to see what this job is actually looking like. See you on Sunday.
See you later.